How's everything going? Okay. Let's see what message the universe wants to give to us in terms of healing today, okay? Healing heartbreak. Okay. You may have gone through a serious heartbreak in your life, whether it be family, whether it be relationship, whether it be at work or romantic. And the process to healing, it takes time, okay? Like, be compassionate with yourself while you're healing. Pour into yourself while you're healing. And, don't be heavy on yourself. Like, healing takes a while. And when you heal from heartbreak, it's a process. You may think that you're done grieving, but you may continue to grieve and really recognize that this is something that's going to be ongoing. Okay? Accept that, honor it, honor that part of you that needs to heal. It takes time to deal with heartbreak. And I say this from experience. Heartbreak is a catalyzer, okay? In whatever shape or form that it comes in, it's a way to allow yourself to grow. And while very painful, those wounds will literally manifest themselves into diamonds when you're done on the other side. But you really have to honor yourself. You really have to honor your healing process. If you try to suppress your emotions while you're dealing with heartbreak, you're not going to be able to reap the benefits from that lesson that you have learned. And, whether someone has transitioned, in that state, there's still something to learn from it. There's still something you can grow from. There's still something that you can alchemize in that situation. But know that at the end of the day, no matter what path you are on and the other person is on, we're all connected at the end of the day. Maybe they had to learn a lesson. If, this was something romantic, maybe you had to learn a lesson. Maybe if someone transitioned, maybe it's something that, maybe you had to gain in their absence. And I know it's hard to, accept and hear it that way, but people are in our lives for a reason. People leave our lives for a reason. And not to say it's anyone's blame or fault or anything, but there's something to learn in every time you are dealing with heartache, no matter what shape or form it's in. You're just really just pour into yourself as much as you can and allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to have those emotions go through you and shed out of you in whatever way that looks like, whether it is crying, whether it is dancing, whether it is writing, whether it's going outside, whether it's meditating, whatever resonates with you. Really pour yourself into that form of healing so that you can alchemize the pain, so you can grow from the pain, so you can become someone better and more developed and more wiser from whatever pain you're dealing with when it comes to heartache. Deconstructing doubt. And I think doubt is one of the heavier frequencies that we can have within us. But we have to really understand what the doubt is coming from, why we're having this doubt. Is this doubt originate from my childhood? Is this a doubt from a limiting belief system? Is this a doubt from, someone saying things to me that were not kind? Is this a doubt where my parents or caregivers were not being kind to me as, I needed them to be in that time? So we have to really understand that when we have doubts, where are they coming from? What's the root cause of these doubts? And how can we eliminate them? Now, when it comes to healing, there are 3 different ways to heal: mental, emotional, and spiritual, or physical, emotional, and spiritual. And so mind, body, and soul, basically. And so you want to really analyze what thought processes have contributed to the doubt you're occurring, that you're dealing with. You want to also think, okay, where is this doubt? where do I feel it in my body? You can close your eyes, think of how whatever the emotion is, and feel that doubt, and seek out ways to release those doubts. Now, if you feel like the doubt is in your heart area, you can listen to sound frequencies that, balance the heart chakra, or you can put crystals on your heart, or you can put crystals that help alleviate tension in the heart. So there's so many different ways you can go about dealing with heartbreak, or dealing with doubts that you may have. Really try to go within and understand where it's coming from. You can even ask yourself mentally, in the state of meditation, okay, where is this doubt coming from? How can I eliminate a doubt? What does me eliminating this doubt within myself look like? You answer these questions to yourself internally, whether it is in state of meditation or while you're falling asleep, in that thin window where the veil is very thin. You're going to get answers. The universe is going to answer you. It may not be when you want it, it may not be how you want it, but you're going to get an answer. And honestly, with the planet ascending in the way it is, you may get your answers a lot faster than you have in the past. So I would just really sit within yourself and understand what's holding you back in terms of doubt, because your doubt will actually stop you from progressing. Your doubt will stop you from reaching your goals. Your doubt will actually stop you from attaining and manifesting things that you have been dreaming about manifesting for a long time. So it's really important to really go within and analyze where you have places of doubt, because within doing that, you are also healing yourself. Embodying my soul, okay? I think it's really important to embody who we are and who we say we are. I think it's really important to align ourselves with our words, with our actions, because if you are out here speaking on certain things, if you are out here saying I'm this and that, right, and you only walk that path when people are looking, okay, you only walk that path when it's convenient for you. You only walk that path when it makes you feel good, right? Then that means you're not fully embodying who you say you are. And I think that is something very dangerous, and something that is we have to keep an eye out for, especially in the spiritual community, because we may have leaders out here who are saying one thing, right? But then behind closed doors, they're not modeling that behavior. We have people out here who say that they're religious or say they know God, but they move within fear. They move within doubt. They move within lack. They move within the opposite of knowing God. And we have to keep our eyes and ears out for that. We have to keep our eyes and ears and our third eye awake for beings who speak one way and they don't live that. And that comes with really trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, understanding what your intuition is telling you, and not allowing the senses, the eyes, the ears to really block us. Because yes, listening and seeing is part of it, but that's also a learning lesson. We have been equipped with our intuition. We have been equipped with our gut feeling. We have been equipped with the clairvoyances, right? And it takes healing to be able to discern whether these are higher dimensions we're hearing, or whether these are lower dimensions we are hearing internally. So that takes healing, that takes processing our emotions, that takes really healing heartbreak, okay? That takes eliminating limiting belief system, and really fully embodying your soul. And embodying your soul is really tapping into your higher dimensions, your higher self, and allowing that high vibration energy to pour down within you. Because right now, in this state of this planet, we are in a heavy density. So what that means is, all the way around us, in various forms throughout our life, we're going to have to face these densities. Now, whether we choose to heal or overcome from these densities, that will allow us to better channel and anchor more of our divine soul within our bodies. So be mindful of those around you that are speaking one thing and not embodying it, okay? And one way to do that is to make sure you're doing it, okay? You're not going to be able to discern if you have not done the inner work, if you have not cleaned up your own house. You're not going to be able to discern if someone outside of you is doing things that are not high vibrational, if you have not looked within, analyze yourself, and see what are you doing that is not high vibrational. So always when you get a chance, at the end of the day, try to really comb through the day. Think about what has done. Think about, your actions. Think about your thoughts, and ask yourself, am I embodying my soul? Okay. Relationships are assignments, and this really lines up with healing heartbreak, right? Because we have to understand that no matter how our heart is broken, right? No matter how our heart is broken, this is something that we were on assignment to accomplish. Whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's, romantic, whether it is something at work happening, whether it's your time, whether it's your career, no matter how the heartbreak or the situation has happened, understand that at the end of the day, we are on assignment to a lot of things that we experience in this life. No matter how hard and difficult it is, we are on assignment to live through these and learn through these things. And it's important for us to understand that, because when we do, we will have a different perspective of them. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's not fair. All of the things, okay? But when we start to understand that this and everything that has occurred for us is for our highest good, then this is when you start to alchemize it. This is when you start to manifest out of the shadows and the darkness. This is when you start to reach for your highest timeline, embody your highest timeline, really live in that timeline, okay, of your soul being poured within your divine being. Because, baby, we're not here for ease. Now, granted, yes, that is what we're striving for. We are striving for that. But it's going to be at some point in your life where things are not going to be easy. Because if they are easy, then you're not growing, okay? You're not growing if they're easy. But yes, the goal is, once you done learned all your lessons, you're going to be chilling, okay? That's what we're striving for. We're striving for ease. Yes, this life ain't easy. We have to get pushed through the birth canal. That within itself ain't easy, okay? Learn how to walk ain't easy, okay? It's some type of resistance being here. And so once you understand that your relationships and your full experiences are your assignments, that this is a life contract that you have agreed to on some level, whether you remember or not, it's going to alchemize and really change the way you see your entire life. Living with purpose brings prosperity, okay? And this is also coming from a healed heart chakra, because when you have a healed heart chakra, you are able to pour back into the world. You are able to live with purpose. Live with purpose, okay? We're not just out here doing anything willy-nilly. We are living with a purpose, okay? A lot of us are starseeds, light workers, indigo children, empaths. We have been sent here to literally save this planet on one level or another. Whether it's just for us to be and spread joy and just to share, stories, whether it's to give somebody a hug or say hi to somebody walking down the sidewalk. We're here to spread a light, okay? And so live every day with a purpose. Live with intention, okay? Because if you do not live with intention, then these entities can easily sweep you right on up. I'm going to just keep it 100. They can sweep you right on up, and you ain't even know what happened, okay? So really try to find ways to embody your soul, because when you fully embody your soul, this is when you will be able to live with purpose, okay? Because your soul going to be like, hey, we came in for a reason now. I know you're having these messed up situations and friendships and situationships and romantic relationships and family, but we came here for a reason. So another part of embodying your soul is remembering why you're here. And when you remember why you're here, you can fully live with purpose and intention. You can fully live within purpose and intention, okay? You can fully do that. Okay, let's do one more. Some more affirmation cards for us. Okay. We can realign ourselves and get ready for the rest of the week, okay? I allow myself to feel my emotions in a healthy way, okay? This is very important. This is very important, okay? As a holistic healer, I know and I see it in my clients. When we release what no longer serves us, when we release heavy energies, when we grieve, when we express our emotions in a healthy way, this is when we are able to really go within and analyze what happened, okay? We are able to analyze any of the doubts we may have. We are able to understand and analyze what's going on. So we're using the analyzing is our right side of the brain, and we are using our left side of the brain. We are analyzing to use our left side of the brain, and we are using our left to analyze the right. Okay, we are going to be able to heal from heartbreak when we allow our emotions to be released in a healthy way, okay? We are fully going to be able to embody our soul, because when we release these heavy energies, now our divine higher self can pour more of itself within this vessel. Because if the vessel is contaminated, then there is less space for the light to be. But if you empty out that vessel, empty out those heavy energies, you will be able to embody more of that divine light that is within you, that you're connected to, okay? We have to recognize that our relationships, our assignments, our situationships, our co-workers, our bosses, these are assignments, okay? And I know it may suck. I know it may not be fair. I know the system, even for women, is very unfair. But we have to recognize that we are on assignment here. This is a job. You taking a breath in and out is a job. You are here to do the divine's work. You are here under the order of the divine creator to help this planet ascend. You are here to help Gaia. You are here to help your fellow humans. And you are here to live with a purpose, because everyone here has a purpose, whether it to be simple, what people perceive as simple, or whether it to be extraordinary. You are here for a divine purpose. Never think that your life is a waste, because it's not, because you are here. And if you were here, then that would mean you're here for a reason. Okay? So, I'm a holistic practitioner, sound therapy, Reiki, and quantum energy healing, crystals, and I'm able to give one-on-ones virtually, in person. My virtual sessions are very powerful. I'm just really grateful to be able to help my clients in a way that I have been able to, and I would love to do the same with you. So feel free to check out the link in bio where you can schedule an appointment, or feel free to ask me any questions, and I'll be able to start dialogue with you so we can work on your healing journey, so we can help you ascend and the plan to ascend. And to me, when we heal, we are literally saving the world, okay? Remember, you are loved. You have your angels, guides, and guardians with you forever and always. And the divine creator is right there with you every step of the way, okay? Until next time.